Hey guys, Skippy here. I'm going to do a little video about my latest trip to Pattaya, however you say it. Um, Couple things before I get started here. I have to apologize. I don't know why I held my camera in a vertical manner instead of horizontally, so it has that severe letterbox look. I always forget about that, and I did not have my little, phone holder thing with me, so that it is what it is. Um, So this video is going to show the two hotels I stayed at. One was Honey Boutique on Soy 11, and the other was LK Mansion at the very, very end of Soy Bucal near Central Pattaya Road, which, if you know where that is, it's a very good location, but we'll get into that. I'll talk about that in the room review. But I wanted to talk about the budget of the trip. See, I even do this when I take a trip. So I went for 7 days. This is basically the breakdown of the flights. I flew Air Asia this time. Now, so Udon Thani to Bangkok, 8.99. Yeah, I did buy a round trip ticket. I just split it up, divided it by two, so I could get both flights in there. But so 8.99 for Udon Thani to Bangkok. I took the Bell bus or whatever the bus is called down there. It's in the not the basement level, but I guess the first level of Suvarnabhumi Airport. 195 baht. That price is a little higher because I booked my tickets online. The way I look at it is I try to book the bus an hour after my flight lands. They leave like every hour, so because if you don't, you're gonna get down to the where they sell the tickets, and you might have to wait 2 hours, maybe 3 hours. It all depends on how busy it is, right? You can book your tickets online, and no issues. Now, if you miss the bus, well, 195 baht. I don't like throwing money away, but you know, there you go. And this is all posy. You want to take like a taxi or a car service from Bangkok to Pattaya. That's going to run you roughly around 1,200 baht, something in that area, maybe a little more, maybe get a little less. This is a fantastic deal, in my opinion. Um, so the first place I stayed at was the Honey Boutique. Let me break out my calculator here because math is not my strong point. 3807.87 divided by 3. So that came to about, 1,269 baht per night. I really like the Honey Boutique. You'll see that. Then the LK Mansion, so that was 5208.87 divided by 4 days. So that was 1302.21. Um, it was okay. I mean, I thought the room was fine. And the location was excellent. Same with both hotels. Then we have the bus back to going from Pattaya to Bangkok on the bus, 195 baht. Flight back to Udon Thani. I did stay one night in Udon Thani at the old inn. I did a video on that. If you want to go back to the hotel reviews, you can look at that. It's a very good hotel, and the price is right. So the total for all of the travel and the hotels was 11,916.19 Thai baht. Um, that's that. Now cash. This is what I spent. Now if we go over here, I put what I spend each day. All right, so you can just look at this yourself. I don't have to read these numbers out to you. Um, so when I add these numbers together, I get 34,248 Thai baht. If I divide that up over, I think I did that over 8 days. I'm not sure if I did 8 or 7. Let me do a quick check on that. 34,248.25 divided by 8. Yeah, so that brings me to an average per day of 4281.03 Thai baht per day. And I ate at a lot of great restaurants. I had a lot of fun. Went out with my friends every day, almost every day. Um, I think that's a perfectly reasonable spend for a week in Pattaya. So when I add that in here, the total comes to 46,164.44 Thai baht, or at the time when I checked it, the exchange rate, 1,479.99 US dollars. So just to give you an idea what this trip cost me, and then I'm going to go right into the a little bit of the foods that I ate, and then the hotel reviews, and that's it. I'm going to leave this there. And again, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Okay, this is the beef wagyu beef lasagna from Cafe Blue. I highly recommend this place. In my opinion, they have the best cocktails in Pattaya. It's not the cheapest place, but the food's very good. They got a wide selection of meals. They also serve Thai food. Um, Highly recommended. And that's that. Next up is King Kong Burger. This is on Soy 11. It was good. It satisfied my need for a burger, so I can give this place a recommend. Next up is Hemingways on Soy 11 also. This is a minced beef and onion pie, UK special, recommended. Next up is the breakfast from Hemingways. They have a wide breakfast selection. Prices are very reasonable in my opinion. I do recommend this place as well if you're in the area. Next up is Casa Pascal. This place is very expensive, 5-star. Sorry it looks so bad. This is Hungarian goulash. Highly recommended, expensive. Next up is the Zip Hotel. This is a great place, very reasonable. Pork schnitzel, recommended. They have great pizza and Italian from what I'm told. Next up is Witherspoons. This is the homemade corned beef hash. I really highly recommend this if you like corned beef hash. Again, recommended. Next up, this is a gammon steak I got at the Brick Hotel in Udon Thani, a ham steak. One of my favorite places. I have a video on this place. Brick Hotel, Udon Thani, recommended. Okay, so here's the outer lobby area of the Honey Boutique. This is the first hotel I stayed at. See, they got a nice little seating area there. You can buy beers there too, but there's a 7-Eleven right down, a door down. So probably cheaper to go buy it there and bring it back and drink it. Nice lobby. There's the beautiful receptionist. So anyway, this is the outdoor area. I try, the room will be next, so let's move on to that. Hey guys, Skippy here. I just got to Pattaya and I'm at the Honey Boutique. It's off Soy 11. I'm in room 505. So let's take a look at the room. Okay. Alright, let's see what we got. So, alright, you walk in. It's not a huge room. I'm only here for 3 nights, but let me get some lighting on here. So when you walk in, to your left, you got bathroom. So, has pretty much what you need. Okay, so shower stuff, towels, pretty decent sized shower, a brain shower and all that. Okay. Alright, so, alright, you got a little, I don't know, makeup area, or I don't know what that is. Nice decent sized wardrobe here. You got a safe. It's nice to have. Oh, alright. Let's see, how big is this? Alright, so you got a nice amount of hangers if you want to hang up your stuff. TV. I have not looked at the TV yet, so maybe I'll make a comment on. Yeah, I don't know what the channels are going to be, right? Got a little coffee service here. Looks like no tea. Couple waters. Do have a little mini fridge. It does have a place for some ice. Okay, the bed. Not really a huge bed, but it'll get the job done, right? And you do have a sizable balcony here. Let's take a look outside. So, I mean, it's pretty big, nice sitting area if you want to sit outside. Again, this is on Soy 11 in central Pattaya. I mean, the view is not fantastic, but I've had worse. So, alright, well that's it for the room, and I will show you some of the downstairs. They do have a pool here as well. I'll try to get some shots of that. So, there we go. That's the room. I'll get some other shots of downstairs and the pool. I will probably put these video clips may be a little out of order, but I'll include the price and everything I paid for this per night probably in the comments in the video. But I gotta say, it's a decent room. It's in a nice area. I mean, you know, Soy 11, it's central Pattaya, so I mean you can get around if you know where Soy 11 is. All right, so that will do it for this room, and I'll come back with some other shots of other areas of the hotel later, and some pricing information as well. Hey guys, Skippy here. I'm showing you the beautiful outdoor area of LK Mansion. It's not much to look at here, but I just want to give a quick room review. I am in room 226. Now I've already been here, so that's why you see everything. All my stuff laying around. So this is, when you come in, let me lock the door here. This is an older room, so I quite like these rooms, but you know, if you're looking for a stay at the Hilton, you know, this is not going to be it. So when you first come in, you got like a little, not kitchen, but coffee and a microwave. Again, you can see this is a definite older room, but in my opinion, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, they give you a couple things for food. You got coffee cups. They do have like a little tea service and all that. Or no, wait, they do not. They just give you water. There's no, like, they don't give you even coffee or tea. So I bought that from 7-Eleven. So they do have a decent refrigerator here. It's big, you know, nice size. Got an area for ice. You know, got all the necessities here. Okay, and then to the right is the bathroom. Well, first you do have storage. Let me get in here. And you do have a room safe, which is, I think, a good thing. So plenty of storage for your clothes. Again, this is an older room. If this isn't your thing, I get it. So, bathroom, a decent sized bathroom. Toilet. A little unusual to have a bathtub. You usually find that in the older. Now, the setup here for the shower is a little, I don't want to say inconvenient, but you're going to have to be using that handheld thing. There's no like rain shower or anything. There's my fat ass. Got a nice big sink area. And your towels, all that good stuff. Alright, let's go back out. I go into the room. There's a TV. There's quite a few English channels here. So, you know, if that's something you're into. Have like a little kind of working area desk. Big mirror here. Little sitting area, which is kind of out of place. You can't, well, you can see the TV from there, but, you know, so, and then the bed, which this looks like a queen, I think. But, so, it is what it is, right? You do have a pretty nice balcony here. Let me open that up. So the view out here is actually a little nicer. So, you do have like a little sitting area there. Place to sit. And let me close this so no mosquitoes get in.
huge air conditioner. You won't have a problem with the aircon here. But the view out this way is not bad. I guess it's like a hotel or something around here. I'll put a link to the location and everything here. But it's a little pleasant little seating area, I guess you would call it. Good place if you want to sit outside and have a drink, or if you smoke or something. They do give an ashtray for people that smoke. I don't smoke. I do vape, but I don't smoke cigarettes. So anyway, that's about it. I'll be putting the prices for. Let me just close this. All right, there we go. I'll be putting prices and a link to the location. The location is great. Let me tell you why. You can walk right out here. It's right on Soi Buakhao at the very end, where Soi Buakhao almost finishes at Central Pattaya Road, I guess that is. So it's like right near there. So you can get a bot bus and go right up Soi Buakhao, go to where you want to go, and the same way to get home. There's plenty of restaurants close by if you want. Witherspoons is real near here, which is a good, reasonable place to eat. Again, you can take the bot bus very close to like Tree Town area and all that stuff. So, you know, there's a lot of pluses to this place. I'd say the biggest minus to the place is just the age, but it's clean. It's very clean. You know, that's the key thing here. When you're in an old room like this, as long as it's clean and everything works, it can be a good experience. So don't count it out, right? Anyway, you can see how old that aircon is. Well, I don't know how old it is, but it's big. Anyway, I'm going to leave this here. I'll include this with the video of the other place I stayed at, along with links to everything and basically what it cost me to stay here for 4 nights. So anyway, all right, thanks for watching, guys, and that will do it.